What's up YouTube, Pilot 83 here, and today we're going to do a tutorial on how to use the Jabiru 170D. This will also work on the 160C for the most part, but this one has the Garmin Pilot, which I also want to show y'all. So let's get to it. So this is a beautiful plane. This is a great starter plane for those who are new to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is a great plane to start with. It teaches you a lot of the basics. It does not have autopilot, so you learn how to do a lot of things on your own, which is something you need to know how to do. Knowing how to do everything VFR is very important before you move on to IFR. So first, let's just start with starting this plane. Starting this plane is very simple. We can just go left to right. Turn on your magnetos 1 and 2, turn on your master, turn on your fuel pump, strobe lights, avionics on. You'll see your Garmin Pilot pop up. Come up here, turn this 1 notch. Your radio's now on. I have ATC turned off, so we're not going to hear them, but we would if I had them turned on. Turn on your transponder to on mode. Click this right here. And there we go. Alright, this is not rotating for us, so I am not sure what's going on with our transponder. Don't seem like that's working. Previous, enter. Alright, well, we won't worry about that right now. I don't think that's working. But just hit your open fuel valve there. There we go. Turn fuel pump off. Hold this here. Boom. Your plane is started. Alright, and then from here, guys, you'll notice right here, this here will show you when your flaps are up or down. When it's all the way up, your flaps are up. When it's all the way down, your flaps are down. We do have our tablet right down here. We can click on this. I like flying with the splats, the fairings, whatever you want to call them. Put a 3 blade on here. Doesn't make any difference with the plane. It's just the way it looks. Alright, so let's come over here to our Garmin Pilot and go over this. Okay, so this is real easy to use, and real easy, especially since we are not using autopilot. So one thing we can do is we can search our nearest airports, nearest VORs, NDBs. Just hit nearest airports, and you can see all your nearest airports around you. We can also see our current flight plan if we have one set up in the world map, which I don't have anyone set up right now, but we could set one up real quick. So we can just go direct to, select a waypoint. I can just put where we're going. So I'm gonna put Pensacola. Put that airport code. KPNS, enter there, give it a minute to pop up. There it is, tells you how far it is away, your bridge, activate. Now when we go to our map, we will see a direct GPS all the way to Pensacola. Now what we can also do is we can go back to our flight plan, which shows us right here, and then where we're headed, altitude, how far we are away from there. We can click on Pensacola. We can then click on menu, and here we can stop navigation, insert another waypoint, remove a waypoint, so we can make this a longer flight plan if we want. But we could select approach. So we don't have ILS ability in this plane. But we can do, say, like localizer 17, and it will show us our waypoints on this flight path. Now I can go to transition, which I like using Pensy. It'll pop up, localizer 17, and then I'll just judge you the primary frequency of the airport here, 11030. But from there we can go to load and activate, active flight plan, and now we can see our waypoints that we just set up. This will tell us our altitude we need to be at. So Khalib, would you be at 2,600 feet? Tells you the distance of how far you are from the runway, and it'll tell you the altitude of what you need to be at all the way down until you hit runway 17. So once we hit this, would you be at 169 feet? We'll be at 2.6 nautical miles away, and we just follow this. Now you see that our flight plan has now got longer, 56.5 nautical miles. Now because we are flying an actual flight route, we are not going direct GPS there. So when we come out here and just pull this up and down, we could see, go to map here, so we could see we're now going to fly this manually. We don't have autopilot. We'll fly this manually all the way to Pensy. So basically at Pensy, whatever altitude we're at, we could be at, but we need to be at 2,600 feet going off the waypoint by the time we hit Khalib. And we can see that again by looking at our flight plan, 2,600 feet. Alright, so pretty simple. We could also remove things from here, but we can go back to map right here and we're good. So I'm not sure, guys, why that is not working. It's not letting me scroll, so I am not sure on what's going on with that. Not a big deal though. It might automatically do it, but I don't see it saying anything besides just that. Not a big deal though. Alright, so from there we can go ahead and get this plane going in the air, and then we'll manually follow this plan. And also, guys, it does also have this cool feature which I did not show you, where we can go to back to menu. Oh, we can declutter this too. Cool. Main menu, we can go to 3D vision, and this will also show us our altitude, ground speed, GPS. Alright, show everything, make sure we're level. This will show us our flight plan, if we're center of it, if we're off, left or right. So let's go and get in the air real quick and kind of show you how this works. So let's go to map. Alright, and let's get her moving. Take off your parking brake. Oh. And just to keep this video shorter, guys, I am not going to follow this accordingly. I'm just going to get us up in the air. Alright, let's go. Flaps down, guys. back. Flaps up. Now if you look right here, you can see us and the direction we're headed. So we need to start headed this direction. Start following our flight plan because we have to do this manually. Now we can come back to main menu, 3D vision, and this pink right here shows us how centered we are to our flight plan. So we see we need to go to the left to get this back going to the right. And this will tell you about how many nautical miles each dot. I believe this represents as 5 nautical miles. And you can see now that she's moving back center. Also up there as well. So now we know we are on course of our flight route. Alright, so now let's get going in the direction of our flight route. Boom. Go back here, you can go back to 3D vision. We're good, guys. We know that we're on. And this is how we can manually follow our flight route. Altitude and everything. Go back to flight plan. Map. And like I said, yeah, we just manually follow this, guys, by hand, and we are good to go. And we will follow this all the way down to Pensy, and then by Pensy, by going at our waypoints, and what Khalib being 2,600 feet, this at 0. So whatever altitude we're at, we need to get down to 2,600 feet by the time we get to Pensy, down to Khalib. So I would go ahead and get near 2,600 feet, or I actually myself would enter at probably 3,000 feet to make sure I'm at 2,600 feet by Khalib. Oh, getting off flight route. Let's see, this here will show us where we're going. And this is all manual VFR control. So great way to start. And this will take us all the way to that runway, and line us straight up with it. But yeah, guys, just wanted to show y'all a quick little tutorial on how to use this plane, how to use the Garmin Pilot. This is a very fun little plane to use. As always, I am Pilot 83, guys, and I hope that this video helps you out in some way. But this here will show you how to go to anywhere you want to go in the sky. And at any point you could change this. So it's very, very helpful stuff right here. So one more time, guys, we could go to flight plan. We can see all our waypoints. So we see where we need to be at. at Khalib, 2,600 feet. You see the heading. But yep, here we go, guys. And you, like I said, you just follow that route the whole way there. And use your waypoints there to know what altitude you need to be at before you bring her down in for a touchdown. I will be showing y'all how to do a manual RNAV with this plane in another video. I'm not going to do it in this one just because it would make this video much longer than it already is. But as always, guys, I'm Pilot 83, and I hope this helps y'all out. Till next time, guys, happy flying, and I hope that y'all are enjoying this plane as much as I am. Peace. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys, see you in the air.